The Uchiha Massacre. One of the most iconic and horrifying acts of violence in any anime to date. A clan that was too powerful for its own good. I believe that it inspired the recent depiction of the Zenin clan destruction in JJK Season 3. The Zenin clan was a clan based on power. Power decided by cursed energy. And Maki, the sorcerer who had none, was treated like an outsider by her entire family. To say Maki was discriminated against is an understatement, though. The Zenin clan saw what wasn't powerful as not worthy of life. And it isn't like it was an intense cruelty. They were almost casual about how useless she was in their eyes. Like she should have expected it, given her zero cursed energy. Maki Zenin is an absolute badass. Watching this newest episode was so insanely hype. Watching her throw down all these people who treated her like a useless puppet was actually such a fun watch, even though it was super horrifying. The episode starts off decent enough. Maki enters the Zenin base and talks to the little bitch Naoya for a second, who unfortunately survived against Chozo during their battle. Go watch my first video if you don't know what we're talking about. She then ventures a little further and discovers her sister Mai being beaten to a pulp. This is the start of the destruction of the Zenin clan. It really hit when I heard that this episode was gonna be the Zenin clan massacre. I was like, oh, it's gonna be like the Uchiha massacre in Naruto. And there are a lot of similarities, but when you watch the Uchiha clan massacre, it's more horrifying and scary because all these innocent people are dying. And Itachi doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to kill every part of his family, but he has to save, the village and to enact his plan. It's a pretty big contrast to Maki, who's killing literal pieces of shit, and she wants to do it, and she's able to do it, and she's like the strongest Zenin pretty much, and she just destroys all these motherfuckers. And that's really the only difference I can see between the Uchiha clan massacre and the Zenin clan massacre. It was super similar in a way that just everyone died, to be completely honest with you guys. That's really the main similarity, is just one person coming through and wiping out an entire clan because they needed to. Guys, I don't know about you, but this is definitely my favorite episode so far. This is what I like about JJK, is all of these different characters get introduced. You don't know anything about them. They've all got these crazy abilities. And then they just get murdered, like straight away. That little dude with the ponytail, his ability with the eyes, that was sick. And we didn't get to see any of it because Maki is just so powerful. That happens a couple more times in the anime previously. That dude with like the little balaclava on, he was sick. I don't know what his power was, but he was sick. I was like super into it. Like, this dude's gonna be fucking awesome. He's gonna beat this granny and her son up. But nope, Tochi's there. Bro gets beaten up. Bro gets murdered. I can't talk enough about this episode. I literally was talking to my girlfriend before I watched this. I was like, this is gonna be the best episode ever. So to get a little bit into it, pretty much all I've been seeing about this episode online is that they formed literally the animation of ventures, pretty much. for this episode. They got the entire crew from the Sukuna versus Maharaga fight in season 1, which you can definitely see with the animation here. The backgrounds and everything are beautiful, look great. The characters are like low-key look like a little kid drawing at times, which is interesting because that makes the motion and the fight scenes stand out a little bit more. Every scene with Naoya, he's just kind of like a blur, you know what I mean? That's what they're going for because he's so fast. There's a scene where he's like just running and he looks like the Flash almost. And side note, guys, I love the Flash CW TV show. That show's awesome. I don't care what anyone says, that show is awesome. But there's a scene where it kind of zooms up and it gets a little satellite view, and you see like a little half circle of Naoya building up speed, because the longer he runs, the longer he uses his curse energy, the faster he is. So he builds up speed and he's about to hit Maki with like a full 100% hit. And Maki literally times it perfectly. She counts the frames, the 24 frames. She counts it and she hits this dude in the face. And I'm gonna put this on screen. It legitimately plays it 4 times. And it almost sounds like a Vine boom effect. And then he slams his motherfucker into the ground. And then you see his like, you see his skull just crack, pulverize pretty much under the weight of Maki's blow. What are we doing, dude? What am I watching here? Am I watching the best fucking thing ever? Like I swear to God, we're lucky that Mappa is animating this. Jujutsu Kaisen has such an interesting story. And I was talking to my buddy when we were watching it, and I was like, we are blessed by Mappa making this as good as it is. So after Maki absolutely clowns on Naoya, she walks back to find her mother. She's hunting her mother. She is hunting her mother down. After her mother is like, come back in the beginning. She's like, you wanted me to come back? Aura. And then Maki's mom is crawling away and Maki just slices her throat. And then Naoya is like crawling into the Zenin hideout. His face is just like almost in half. He's like sliding across the floor. And Maki's mom is also crawling and ends up stabbing Naoya through the heart, through his back. And there's something a little poetic about Naoya being killed by an older, unattractive woman that just is fire, because that is like everything he stands against. Guys, I can't stop talking about this. Honestly, I might make another video about this, but this is this is, I don't know, man. I don't know really what else to talk about. I've been yapping for a while now. I had to talk about this, and I just wanted to say, one time I got 3 subscribers at the time of making this video, and my last video has like 150 views, and the short has like 1.5 thousand views. That is fucking crazy. Just want to say thank you, guys. That is awesome. It's like my 3rd video and it already has that many views. That is super sick. Thank you, guys. And bye.